Delphi, remembering Abby Williams and Libby German 6 years to the day they disappeared. WRTV's Kaitlyn Kendall spoke to people who live there about how they're feeling, especially now that a suspect is in custody.
Great place to live.
Delphi.
Home of the Wabash and Erie canals and the old Monon line. It's a great place to be.
A small community.
It's a strong, resilient community.
Resilient after being struck by tragedy.
It used to be a, small town atmosphere, very safe. Kids could go anywhere and you didn't worry about them. It's not that way anymore.
That changed 6 years ago when Abby Williams and Libby German were dropped off at the Monon High Bridge Trail. They were supposed to meet a family member later that night, but they never made it.
It was just a shock.
They were last seen here on the Monon High Bridge, Libby capturing this photo of Abby.
Our search parties had been out.
Search parties looked for the girls into the wee hours of the night, but never found them. It wasn't until Valentine's Day they found the girls dead.
More people lock their doors. More people are kind of watching behind them. It just doesn't feel as safe anymore.
So Monday, 6 years later,
We thought it was important that we came out today.
the community of Delphi is coming out to show support for the girls.
They both were beautiful little girls and loved by the community, and we're not going to forget them ever.
From memorials on the Monon High Bridge Trail, messages of love, photos, and mementos, to a ball field dedicated in their name, there's a new sense of hope. The first year since their disappearance, someone is behind bars.
There's hope. Before there was just frustration because there was nobody identified as the killer.
In October, police announced Delphi resident Richard Allen's arrest in connection to their deaths.
I was very elated, It took time, but I had faith.
Now that faith has turned to the legal system.
I hope they have the right man.
And so I hate it that our town is known for that, but I just hope that we can be known as for justice for those girls finally.
In Delphi, Kaitlyn Kendall, WRTV.
Richard Allen is charged with murder in connection to the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German. Allen has a hearing set for this Friday. Right now, his trial is scheduled to begin March 20th.